Hey there, it's David H. Lawrence the 17th. And what with this being the first day of the new year, I thought I would clue you in on something that I've decided to do this year. It's a little bit of a challenge. A little bit of a challenge. I've decided that I need to do a little more of the eating of my own dog food. I counsel other people on how to create content, how to publish to their tribe, how to be of service. And I realized that one of the ways that I can be of service is to create some videos for you, one a day for the next year, that will give you some reasonable things to deal with. I'm making them very low tech. You can hear a siren in the background. I'm doing it out in the open in my office here. This is the uniform that I wear. I try to be comfortable when I'm working, so I just throw on a white t-shirt and I use readers. And but what I want to do with these videos every day is give you one little golden nugget, as my friend Christine Aller says, that is useful to you or could be useful to you in your performance career, whatever it is, whether it's on camera, whether it's on mic, whether you're an actor using Rehearsal Pro or you're one of my Vo2Go pros. And the first one actually has to do with today's date, New Year's Day. We tend to see a lot of articles around this time of year about how to create a New Year's resolution. And a lot of them go a little bit further and they say, here's how to stick to it. But most of them don't. Most of them are all about, why is this time of year such a big time to do this? Well, it's the renewal of the new year. We all know why. But I'm sure that, like me, you've had some challenges in making the New Year's resolutions that you make stick. I certainly have made a New Year's resolution innumerable times about losing weight, and it's a real challenge for me. I've never had to deal with things like, stopping smoking or drug addiction or some of the bigger things that people take on as challenges. And this year, trust me, making a video a day is a challenge, but it's certainly not as huge a deal as some of those other items are. But what I wanted to share with you today is the idea of how to move from the process of making a resolution to actually executing the things that you need to execute to make that resolution happen. And it's what most of those articles that we read about kind of, some of them will say, get a journal, right? Get a notebook, make a note every day, note before you go to bed and then wake up in the, and it doesn't really talk about the hard one foot in front of the other every single day with a tiny little thing that will help you create the habit that you need to get that New Year's resolution done. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a video every day for the next year. I think I am. I'm going to try my very best. But it reminds me of a phrase that we've all heard before, and that is that a journey of 1,000 steps or a journey of 1,000 miles begins with just a single step. And the extension of that statement is that it continues with hundreds of thousands of steps beyond that. And sometimes when you look at that path, you go, man, it's just so long and so many steps and so hard. But the thing is, each one of those steps isn't all that hard. It really isn't. And if you just make the commitment that you're going to take the next step toward making that goal a reality, just take that next step, get started, is the real key. And that's the golden nugget that I wanted to share with you today. Getting started is sometimes the hardest thing in the world because you think you have to prepare or you need more knowledge or you need to understand more about what you're going to be facing down the line. What you need to do is just start. And a great way to do that is to simply say to yourself, I'm going to figure it out along the way. But today, I'm going to take the first step. And then later on today, I'm going to take the second step, or tomorrow I'm going to take the second step. But I'm going to take these steps one at a time as I do this, and I'm going to just put one foot in front of the other. I'm not going to worry about biting off more than I can chew. I'm not going to worry about getting it all done in a day. I'm just going to take each step that I need. And if I need to go back and review, that's fine. Give yourself the permission to do that. But just get started. Today's a great day to create a reasonable resolution, something that you possibly could accomplish, I don't think it's a good idea to say, I'm going to be an Olympic basketball player by the end of the year, because I know I can't do that. I can't. I'm well aware of my physical limitations. My shoulder's killing me right now, so it's not really going to happen. But you take an idea of what you want to do. Do you want to learn voiceover? You can do that. You can. I have hundreds of students who've done just that, and they've done it one step at a time. Do you want to learn how to be a better auditioner? You can do that with Michael Kostroff's class. Do you want to eat more healthy? As opposed to lose 100 pounds, do you want to eat more healthy? Well, you can do that. You can make the decision when you hit that menu at the restaurant or when you decide what to cook for yourself, and you can make a small decision that leads you closer to that goal. My point is, getting started now, kind of a good idea. If not now, when? Right? Are you going to wait, or are you going to do it now? Getting started, that's the message from today. Now, with each one of these videos, I'd like some feedback from you, if you don't mind. I'd love to chat with you about these things. What kind of resolutions have you made? Have you given up on resolutions? How difficult have they been for you in the past? Have they been easy? If they've been easy, what have you done to make them easy? What challenges do you have? What are those New Year's resolutions that you wish you could do, but you just don't feel you have the ability to start? Is it hard for you to start? A whole bunch of questions. Give me a comment below. Let me know what's going on. I'm going to put these up on my personal YouTube channel, because they're going to cover the waterfront. They're not just going to be Vio2Gogo, although that's where I'm going to sort of put the blog posts for this. And I'm looking forward to this year. I hope we come up with a bunch of things together that help everybody rise with the tide. All boats rise with the tide, right? My catchphrase is going to be this. I'm David H. Lawrence the 17th. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.